Welcome to Wealth Creation Investing's Monday Market Outlook. My name's Matthew Buckley. I'm the Chief Investment Strategist here at WCI. What an interesting week it was last week, folks. Even though the Dow was just below 6% of its all-time high set back in 2007, we saw the worst week in the market in 4 months. The Dow was down about 2.1%, and the S&P was down about 2.2%, and the NASDAQ finished lower by 2.9%. Now, earnings. Earnings kicked off last week, obviously, and about 34 of the S&P companies have reported so far. 59% of them beat. 18% were in line, and 24% of those didn't do good. We talked about this last week in two of my live trading events that were open to the public last Friday. Folks, everybody in this market and their mother has run out to a microphone and is under-promising, right? And hoping to over-deliver on their really bad numbers. They're playing the Apple game. Apple historically tends to under-promise and over-deliver. So I think they set the bar so low in Q3 earnings that if it doesn't come in horrendous and only horrible, that the market's going to continue its gentle ride here. And, a chart is worth a thousand words. So let's take a look at the SPX here for the past year. It doesn't take a rocket surgeon to figure out that's a 47.2 degree angle, right? So the S&P, the beachhead really, I think, is about that 1430 level right here, folks. And we're kind of testing it right now, right? We're sitting at 1428. This is going to be an interesting week. It's called peak week, okay? Because also, a majority of the Dow components are going to be reporting as well. About 40% of them are reporting as well. 12 of the big 30 are reporting. What else is going on this week that's on our radar? Besides earnings, besides folks coming out with earnings, we have a ton of stuff on the financial radar that we have to let's ripple through here. On Monday, we get retail sales. That's going to be absolutely ginormous. And that's obviously a good indicator of where the economy is going. Friday, the market got a little bit of a boost from what? University of Michigan consumer sentiment. Best consumer sentiment, in years. And the market sells off, right? Tuesday. Well, also on Monday, folks, this one's a biggie as well. China, consumer and producer prices. We're going to get a true indication, well, as true as we can get if they're not cooking the books like we do with our unemployment numbers, of whether our bankers really getting sick or not. Tuesday, we're going to get CPI. Take a look at headline inflation numbers down there, down here. Our CPI. Here it is, and some housing numbers as well. Also, the debate. Now, after crazy Uncle Joe's performance last week, Obama's stuck between a rock and a hard place. Does he come out and be the tough guy, or is he going to look as stupid as Biden did last time? So watch the debate, folks. It should be some good kabuki theater there. Building permits, housing starts on Wednesday. Thursday, this is going to be a big one, China GDP, and also some China trade import-export data. But China GDP is going to be interesting. The heavies are calling it to come in around 7.3%, and that would be the slowest since the financial crisis began. Now, they're at the World Economic Forum about 4 or 5 weeks ago. Their premier said, hey, we're still going to hit our GDP goal of 7.5%. Of course they are. He can say that. They're China. They can manipulate the numbers, right? Also on Thursday, retail sales. And what else do we have? Retail sales, obviously weekly unemployment claims. Let's see how shocking these can be and see if all states actually report this time. And then Friday, the biggest thing on the flight schedule on Friday is existing home sales, and they're seen to be falling slightly there. So, folks, a action-packed week ahead in the market. Make sure you, I would not be trading this market solo. We had an absolutely awesome 2 live trading sessions open to the public on Friday. And in between the first and the second session, we actually made about $600 in the model portfolio on a bearish double vertical on the believe it was SDS. Yeah, Sierra Delta Sierra, right? So a lot of great stuff going on. Model portfolio over at Top Gun Options and at Wealth Creation with options here is doing phenomenal. So if your neck hurts in this market, it probably shouldn't be. We know what's going on here at Top Gun Options. We think strategically, then we think operationally, and then only then can we get tactical and look at potential trades. So, all right, folks, that was a long one. My apologies. I'll be back tomorrow with Top Gun Options Situation Report. Happy hunting. Make sure you hedge.